Horses are nature's masterpiece, and these unique breeds prove that beauty comes in many forms. From dazzling golden coats to horses that look straight out of a fantasy world, these incredible breeds will leave you speechless. Get ready to witness the rarest and most breathtaking horses on the planet. The spotted beauty of the horse world. The Appaloosa is a special horse with a beautiful spotted coat that makes it stand out. These horses are not just pretty, they are also friendly, gentle, and loyal, which is why so many riders love them. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, an Appaloosa is always eager to please. Their history goes back hundreds of years to the Pacific Northwest, where the Nez Perce tribe carefully bred and trained them. The name Appaloosa comes from the Palouse River, where the tribe once lived. Originally called Palouse horses, the name slowly changed over time, but the breed almost disappeared in the late 1800s when the US government took Native American lands, and many Appaloosas were lost or killed. Luckily, a few survived, and by the 1930s, efforts to bring them back were successful. In 1938, the Appaloosa Horse Club was created to officially register the breed. Today, Appaloosas are not only popular, but also have one of the biggest and most respected breed registries in the world. The golden horse of the desert, the Akhal-Teke, is one of the oldest horse breeds in the world, known for its incredible speed and strength. While some riders prefer muscular horses, others see this breed as a true work of art. Its slim build, smooth movements, and shimmering metallic coat make it stand out like no other. This unique horse comes from the harsh Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, where it survived extreme heat and scarce food alongside the nomads who depended on it for travel and war. Over time, the breed nearly disappeared, especially during Soviet rule, but it made a comeback. In 1979, the Akhal-Teke was introduced to the United States, gaining admiration for its beauty and agility. Despite their lean bodies, these horses are incredibly strong and fast, moving with unmatched grace. Their glowing coat and elegant strides make them a mesmerizing sight, proving that true beauty isn't always about size, it's about strength and elegance combined. The toughest horse in Canada. The Canadian horse is one of the toughest and most remarkable breeds out there. Known for its strength and ability to stay healthy, this horse became Canada's national breed in 2002. But despite its importance, its numbers have dropped over the years. Today, Heritage Livestock Canada considers it at risk, with only a few hundred new foals registered each year. These horses first arrived in Canada in 1665, sent by King Louis XIV of France. They came from a mix of strong European breeds like Belgian, Breton, and Dales, which helped them survive Canada's harsh landscape. Nicknamed the Little Iron Horse, this breed is built to handle tough conditions. Its strong hooves rarely need horseshoes, and its thick winter coat keeps it warm even in freezing temperatures. No blankets needed. Despite their small size, Canadian horses are incredibly powerful and require little care to stay healthy. They're living proof of resilience and remain a treasured part of Canada's history. The lost horse of legends. For centuries, people thought the Caspian horse had disappeared forever. This rare breed was believed to be extinct until researchers rediscovered it in 1965. But here's the shocking part. Experts now think the Caspian might be the ancestor of all modern Oriental horse breeds. That means this small but mighty horse could be the forefather of some of the world's most famous breeds. Despite standing only about 12 to 13 hands tall, the Caspian is incredibly strong and built for survival. It has a unique look with large eyes, a small mouth, and low-set nostrils. Its hooves are tougher than those of other horses, almost like a pig's. This little horse has not only survived against the odds, but has also played a huge role in the history of horse breeding. Even though it's rare today, its legacy continues to fascinate researchers and horse lovers worldwide. The rare pony of Scotland. Picture a small, strong pony standing proudly on the misty hills of Scotland, its mane flowing in the wind. This isn't just a scene from a story, it's the real-life Eriskay pony. Once called the Western Isle pony, this tough little horse comes from the harsh and windy islands of Scotland. It has survived extreme weather for centuries, thanks to its strong body and calm nature. Bred from a mix of Celtic and Norse horses, the Eriskay pony is one of the last purebred ponies in the region. But this special breed almost disappeared. In the 19th century, farmers brought in larger horses for work, and crossbreeding caused Eriskay ponies to become rare. Today, they are few in number, but their unique qualities remain. With their resilience and gentle spirit, these ponies are a symbol of Scotland's rugged beauty and history. Gentle giants of history. Shire horses are some of the biggest horses in the world, standing up to 17 hands tall. But don't let their size fool you. These massive animals are known for their calm and gentle nature. They come from England, specifically places like Lincolnshire and Cambridgeshire, where they were first bred for farm work and even war. Their name, Shire, comes from these regions and even inspired the famous Shire in The Lord of the Rings. Despite weighing over a ton, Shire horses are surprisingly easy to train and remain calm under pressure. This made them perfect for battle during medieval times, especially when knights needed strong horses to carry them and their heavy armor, which could weigh over 400 pounds. These majestic horses were once essential for both farming and warfare, making them highly valued throughout history. Today, they stand as a symbol of both strength and kindness, with a legacy that has lasted over 800 years. Tough Little Pony of Newfoundland. The Newfoundland pony is a rare and special breed that comes from the harsh, wild lands of Newfoundland. Over 400 years ago, different ponies were brought to the island and mixed together, creating a tough and hardworking breed. These ponies could survive freezing winters and strong storms, making them perfect for farm work. They plowed fields, pulled fishing nets, carried heavy loads, and even transported people in carts. At one time, thousands of them roamed the island freely, living outdoors with only fences to protect them. But things took a sad turn in the 1960s. Machines like tractors and ATVs replaced the ponies' jobs, and new fencing laws made it harder for them to breed. Many were sold under false promises of good homes, only to be taken to Quebec for slaughter. Today, only about 500 Newfoundland ponies remain, and even fewer can reproduce. Despite this, the Newfoundland Pony Society is working hard to save this historic breed, fighting to keep these strong and intelligent ponies from disappearing forever. The rare horse of Portugal. The Sorraia horse is a rare and ancient breed from Portugal's Iberian Peninsula. It has a unique look with a curved face, a dun-colored coat, and special markings that make it look like the wild horses that once roamed southern Iberia. Researchers are studying its connection to early wild horses and other breeds from Iberia and North Africa. Even though it's small, this tough horse can survive in harsh conditions. In the early 1900s, a Portuguese naturalist found a small group of Sorraia horses on the verge of extinction. This discovery led to efforts to save the breed, and conservation programs were created to protect it. These horses have been bred in isolation to keep their bloodline pure. Thanks to the dedication of experts and horse lovers, the Sorraia horse is slowly making a comeback, with efforts focused on growing strong, healthy herds for the future. The forgotten Spanish horse. You won't believe this, but the Galiceno horse traces its roots all the way back to the time of Christopher Columbus. When he arrived in the New World in the 1500s, he brought horses to the island of Hispaniola. Later, Spanish explorer Hernán Cortés introduced horses from Galicia, Spain, to Cuba, where they were bred before being brought to mainland Mexico. The sight of mounted riders shocked the indigenous people, who had never seen a horse before, and thought horse and rider were one strange creature. Over centuries, these horses roamed freely, evolving naturally into a unique breed that stayed pure with very little outside influence. But here's the shocking part. Fewer than 200 Galiceno horses are left today. Genetic studies confirm that they are closely related to the Iberian Garrano, making them one of the oldest and most authentic Spanish colonial horse breeds in the Americas. Despite their rich history, their numbers are dangerously low, putting them at risk of extinction. Without strong conservation efforts, this historic and resilient breed could disappear forever. The wild survivors of North Dakota. The Nokota horse is a tough and wild breed that roams the Badlands of North Dakota. Their story began in the 1800s when Spanish horses, thoroughbreds, and ranch horses were mixed with local Native American horses. This created a strong and adaptable breed built for the harsh landscape. But in the early 1900s, ranchers and the government forced many groups off the land, causing the Nokota population to shrink. By the 1940s, things took a surprising turn when a few of these horses got trapped inside Theodore Roosevelt National Park. This lucky accident saved them from disappearing forever. Nokota horses are easy to recognize, especially their rare blue roan color. They also have a unique way of walking called the Indian shuffle, a smooth and steady gait unlike other horses. Known for their sharp minds, they quickly learn commands and tricks, making them valuable for those who train them. Even after years of struggle, the Nokota horse stands strong as a symbol of survival and adaptability in a changing world. The resilient Choctaw Indian pony. This horse has survived hardships that would break most others. The Choctaw Indian pony is a rare and strong breed, known for its loyalty and heart. It played a big role in American history, especially during the Trail of Tears, when Native Americans were forced from their lands. This horse isn't just a breed. It's a symbol of survival and spirit. Its ancestors came from Spanish horses brought to America in the 1500s. But today, only about 250 pure Choctaw ponies remain out of around 3,000 colonial Spanish horses. For the Choctaw people, these horses became family. Though Native Americans didn't have horses until the 1600s, they quickly saw their value. They called them spirit dogs and cared for them deeply. Choctaw women in particular were known as the keepers of the horse, passing down their knowledge for generations. Today, efforts continue to preserve this rare and important part of history, keeping the spirit of the Choctaw pony alive. The horse that looks like a sheep. At first glance, the American Bashkir curly horse might trick you into thinking it's a sheep dressed as a horse. But this rare breed is one of a kind, with its curly coat, twisted mane, and wavy tail. What makes it even more special? It's hypoallergenic. Unlike other horses, it doesn't produce the proteins that trigger allergies, making it a dream for people with sensitivities. Scientists are still figuring out why, but experts believe its curly hair prevents the buildup of allergens. Beyond its unusual looks, this horse has a gentle and intelligent nature. It's patient, easy to train, and perfect for beginners and children. Long ago, the Sioux tribe considered it sacred, allowing only chiefs and medicine men to ride it. The Crow tribe also valued this unique horse, with records dating back centuries. With its striking appearance and deep history, the American Bashkir Curly is truly a horse like no other. The mighty Suffolk Punch. The Suffolk Punch is one of the strongest horses in the world, built for tough farm work. This powerful breed comes from Suffolk, England, and was bred to plow fields and pull heavy carts. Its muscular body and incredible strength earned it the nickname Punch Horse. But don't be fooled by its size. This horse is calm, reliable, and hardworking. Farmers and even soldiers once depended on it for heavy-duty tasks, making it an important part of history. This breed has been around since at least the 1500s, with records mentioning it in 1586. During wars, Suffolk Punch horses pulled artillery and supplies, proving their strength on the battlefield. But as machines took over farm work, their numbers dropped. By 2011, only about 150 were left in England, putting them on the rare breed list. Today, people are working hard to save this powerful horse, keeping its legacy alive for future generations. The only American draft horse. You won't believe this, but the American Cream Draft is the only draft horse breed ever created in the United States. Unlike famous European breeds like the Clydesdale or Belgian, this rare horse has its roots in early 1900s America. It all started in 1911 when a stock trader named Harry Lakin bought a cream-colored mare named Old Granny at an Iowa farm sale. She wasn't just any horse. Her light cream coat, white mane, and amber eyes made her special. Even more amazing, she passed these unique features to her foals, laying the foundation for the breed. At first, the American Cream Draft was incredibly rare, but today there are over 500 of them, more than ever before. These horses are not only known for their striking looks, but also for their calm and gentle nature. They are used for many things, from pleasure riding and farm work to competitions. More than just a breed, the American Cream Draft is a living symbol of America's agricultural heritage and history. The tough and smart Dales pony. The Dales pony is a strong and smart breed from the rugged mountains and moorlands of the UK. These ponies were once the backbone of the lead mining industry, carrying heavy loads through rough terrain. From the Derbyshire peaks to the Scottish borders, they played a key role in England's mining history. But during World War II, their numbers dropped sharply as their work was no longer needed, pushing them close to extinction. After the war, dedicated efforts helped bring the breed back, though it remains rare today. The Dales pony is still considered a threatened breed by conservation groups. It is also one of the few breeds carrying a gene for full immunodeficiency syndrome, FIS, a deadly disease that weakens a newborn's immune system. Careful breeding and genetic testing now help protect the breed from this illness. Despite these challenges, the Dales pony stands as a true symbol of strength and survival. The mighty Belgian Brabant. This is no ordinary horse. It's a true giant with a heart of gold. The Belgian Brabant, also called the Belgian Heavy Draft, is one of the strongest horses in the world. It comes from Flanders, where farmers needed a powerful horse to work in tough soil and cold weather. Instead of breeding fast cavalry horses, they focused on strength and endurance. That's how the Brabant became a massive draft powerhouse, standing between 16.2 and 17 hands tall. Despite its size, it's known for being gentle, friendly, and easy to handle. Even today, this hard-working horse is still used for farming, logging, and pulling carriages. It has influenced other famous draft breeds like the Clydesdale and Shire, but the Brabant remains one of the biggest and strongest. In the US, a similar horse called the Belgian Draft is common, but it's not as large as the Brabant. With its rich history, incredible strength, and kind nature, the Belgian Brab continues to be a favorite among farmers and horse lovers worldwide. The Spotted Wonder Horse. You won't believe your eyes when you see a Knabstrupper. This rare horse from Denmark has a stunning spotted coat that looks just like a Dalmatian. Their unique pattern makes them stand out in any crowd, and no two are exactly alike. This eye-catching look comes from a special gene passed down for generations, dating back to Viking times. Most Knabstruppers are about 15 to 16 hands tall, but some are small enough to be pony-sized. They're not just pretty, they're also fast and agile, making them excellent for show jumping, dressage, and even casual riding. Knabstruppers have an incredible history. Vikings once used them for travel, and they were even used in ancient China around 1100 AD to transport silk and other goods. But today, these amazing horses are extremely rare. Only about 600 remain in the world. Many don't have fully documented ancestry, making it hard to trace their bloodlines. Despite this, horse lovers still admire the Knabstrupper for its beauty, energy, and one-of-a-kind charm. The mighty little Viking horse. The fjord horse may be small, but it's one of the toughest breeds out there. This strong and hardy horse comes from Norway and has been around for over 4,000 years. With their rugged build and independent nature, they are often compared to wild horses. Most fjord horses have a brown coat with a bold black stripe running down the center of their short, straight mane. While their mane can grow long, it's usually trimmed to highlight their elegant, arched neck and make grooming easier. Their upright mane and muscular body give them a Viking-like look, which makes sense. These horses were once used by the Vikings. Despite their size, fjord horses are incredibly powerful and built for hard work. Vikings used them for transportation and even combat training. Their strength and stamina make them perfect for rough terrains, mountain work, and farm labor. Fjords combine the muscle of draft horses with the agility of lighter breeds, making them both strong and fast. But they're not just hard-working, they're also friendly and easy to ride, making them great for riders of all skill levels. Even after thousands of years, this amazing breed is still highly valued in Norway and around the world for its strength, versatility, and rich history. To mighty Gypsy Vanner. The Gypsy Vanner is a special horse with a rich history. Bred by the Romani people in the British Isles, this strong yet small horse was perfect for pulling their colorful caravans, known as vardos. Its strength, endurance, and calm nature made it the ideal companion for long journeys. More than just a working horse, the Gypsy Vanner became a beloved part of Romani families, deeply woven into their way of life. This beautiful breed dates back to the 19th century, when the Romani people carefully selected horses with strong bodies and gentle temperaments. In 1996, the Gypsy Vanner made its way to the United States, where it quickly became popular. With its long, flowing mane and tail, it has a striking appearance that captivates horse lovers everywhere. Known for their friendly and hardworking spirit, these horses continue to be cherished symbols of Romani culture. These incredible horses are living proof of nature's artistry. Which one amazed you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more amazing discoveries.